President Muhammadu Buhari has handed over to President Bola Tinubu. The narrative on the streets is that the All Progressives Congress government brought untold hardship to the Nigerian people. In this special report, Kehinde Amodu looks at the New Hope agenda being advocated by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and whether he will do better.
Nigerians are quick to judge, and when they reach a verdict, are often unshakable in their convictions. The verdict on the Buhari administration is that even though he did quite a bit to bring change to the lives of Nigerians, he did not go far enough.
I would say they're doing well. They're doing well, but there's so much complaint about their badness or all the loopholes where they fail to fill.
Security is number one, which they promised us they are going to tackle. They could not succeed on it. Then suffering, poverty. They promise us on poverty, they fail. They promise us on electricity, they fail.
So many things that we have expected from the government, like I'm a graduate. So we expect like we're going to have some, vacancies of job. All these things were in vain. And all the promises that was made to us, we see nothing.
These sentiments expressed can be traced directly to two factors: the Naira redesign policy, which turned out to be a failure, and rising inflation, which is a global phenomenon.
How well have we done can be judged by Nigeria's emergence from COVID-inspired recession as being number 2 nation in the world to have come out, of COVID-induced recession. That tells you that we have put in place very many effective measures that have led to the regeneration of economy and to its stabilization.
This government has really to beat its chest. Of course, one or two things that came. Their timing was bad, extremely bad. The issue of changing the Naira, all right, it brought a hardship on the citizenry. And it cost this administration a lot of goodwill. In the end, where is the change of currency?
So why did Nigerians vote back the All Progressives Congress in the 2023 elections?
Ask anybody who you come close to on the street and say, what were you doing that when Buhari came, Buhari's coming affected you from doing it legitimately that you were doing? Today, there is relatively more power than we had under PDP. Today, there is relatively improved infrastructure than we had under PDP. But the big challenge is that we are so used to free money.
To be fair to the administration, it did make progress in implementation of certain policies, which have changed the economic profile of the country. There is, for instance, the agricultural revolution, which gained enormous progress, but which now seems stuck in the mud.
For the better part of 2016, 2017 to about 2020, fertilizer was fairly available at affordable price. In fact, government set up a price for fertilizer, 50 kg of fertilizer, and it succeeded. That policy succeeded. All right, but Nigeria can trust us. We have a way of how do you do it? Undermine is very strong word to use, but we undermine that policy.
The challenge that Russia-Ukraine had for us is that we had brought in phosphate in addition to Morocco, but also from Russia, given the increasing number of fertilizer blending companies in the country. Now that's being blocked. We had to look to countries like Canada with higher prices, and the meaning that a government that had delivered fertilizer at 5,500 naira per bag, of course that is no longer possible.
The die is cast, and there is now an incoming government. The question on many lips is, will it be any different? What will it need to do to improve on the successes of the Buhari administration?
the president-elect knows how to create wealth if he wants for the majority of the citizens. Your steel industry has capacity to employ 17,000 engineers in one soup, fuel soup, and the ancillary Oshogbo and Katsina, Alaja, Ajokuta, and all the rest of them can power your economy back to life. You can't continue this recharge card economy that we are running. You can't.
Despite the feeling by some Nigerians that the Buhari administration did not meet up to the standards, there is overwhelming evidence that there has been vast change in the way government has been run, with the results in almost all sectors of the economy. Nevertheless, the New Hope agenda being pushed by the incoming president must seek to make a change from the way things are being run. Kehinde Amodu, Trust TV News, Abuja.